I don't know if you can see that. That is flank steak. And liquid aminos. Don't do that, Matt. Okay, you're gonna marinate this like a max of 30 minutes, but turn it about every 10 minutes so that it stays nice and coated. See how it's getting dark right there? That's what you want. But too long and it'll start cooking the meat. You don't want that.
Get a bed of coals as big, slightly bigger than your steak.
Ow!
It's gonna get very hot here.
Is it gonna ruin my camera?
No.
Matt, this is very hot.
Get closer over this way.
Too close, too close, too close.
We're getting the dust off the charcoal. The hard parts are always slippery. And get the heck out of there. And this actually takes longer than you would think.
Can you hear that, Matt? It takes longer than you would think. The steak is freaking on fire. There's Thumper. Thumper! Say hi to Matt. Hi, Matt. Hi, Bill. Hi, Katie. Thumper. Wow, it's really windy. Did you hear that, Matt? You leave the lid open. Can she hear what you're saying over there?
Alright.
Okay. And I think at this point you need a drink. All right. Kayla didn't want to be left out either. So here's Kayla watching us grill. Kayla, say hi to your brother Matt. Hi, Matt. Hi, Bill. Hi, Katie. All right, the smoke from that grill is really, really bad in your eyes. Like I said, you definitely need a drink at this point. About how many minutes has this been, dear?
I think it's only been about 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Been about 4 or 5 minutes.
And we're looking for probably more like 6 to 8.
More like 6 to 8 minutes. That's a fairly thick cut, right? Now, I guess that's one thing we forgot to tell you is when you get your flank steak, try to get it as evenly thin or thick as you can. And if not, maybe pound it out a little bit so it's all the same thickness.
Yeah.
So, it's a little late, but that's our tip.
That's important.
What should it feel like when you know how to turn?
Now.
So it was really squishy, and now it's getting less squishy. I guess that's getting closer.
Of blood coming to the top.
Pool of blood coming to the top. If you can see it through all the smoke. This is where it gets tricky, Matt. You have to flip and blow dry. I don't think I ever want to cook this all by myself. How long does the second side take? Bet it's less, huh?
Yeah. Notice the black parts?
Yes.
That's normal.
The black parts are normal.
And it is way hot.
Way, 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 way hot.
And you
it's like we visited hell or something.
use the blow dryer until the coals start flaming up.
Your dad is now pouring the rest of the liquid aminos over the meat. Give it that last little
I saved
kick
some.
of flavor. Saved a little bit into the
Save some.
little bit in there. Oh. Yep. Okay, it's been a couple more minutes. Didn't want to like make you sit and watch the entire video of how long it cooks. But so it was about 6 to 8 minutes on side one. correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, till it's not squishy.
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
And then 4 or 5 minutes when you flip it.
And he's still wanting to slit his wrist with a plastic knife right now.
You want to slit your wrist with it? That's why you have a drink, Matt.
Yeah.
But make sure you haven't had too much to drink when you're flipping it and doing the blow dryer thing, because you'll catch yourself on fire. Because that was really hot. Ooh, okay. Now that little bit that he saved, he flipped it over and he's pouring that on there. Mmm, flavor. Because brown is good.
Around.
Now there it's been plattered.
Yes.
And now you're going to let it rest for a few minutes while I go make the cream spinach. So,
Cooking.
because it will have carryover cooking. But there it is. Isn't it beautiful? Bon appetit.
So as it's resting, the liquids start to rise, and before they completely rise and start creating pools, you want to flip it over.
Look at all that juice. Mmm.
The juices rise to the top as it's resting. Before they completely pool, you want to flip it, and then so it can rise again, and then the juices stay in the steak.
Kind of redistribute some through the steak.
Rather than getting too much on the platter.
And it's not all dry. Woohoo!
All right, and ooh, a little lower. Get this. All right. All right.
How long did that rest, dear?
10 minutes.
About
maybe?
10 minutes.
But as you can see, maybe if you're at the right angle, you can see there are lines that move from left to right on the steak.
See those lines,
And we
man?
want to go across.
You're going to slice against the grain, because that'll make it very tender. Okay. So not straight up and down. You're at an angle, slicing against the grain very thinly. Look at that color. Muy delicioso. Wow, beautiful. Don't forget, you gotta have your drink while you're doing this, man. So, here you go.
See?
Very nice.
And it may look a little raw as you move to the middle, but as it sits,
It's the way I like it.
it's still.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Yay, Betsy. Clarabelle. All those cow names. I bet you're really glad you're not here, huh, man? There you go. And serve with some creamed spinach or a salad or some delicious long green and wild rice.
Grilled corn.
Grilled corn. Oh, with grilled corn. And that spinach salad with the strawberries and sunflower seeds. Mmm. So good. All right. We forgot one last thing, Matt. Okay, the taste. All cooking shows they have to taste it. Wow, that was one bite. Porkazoid. Yikes. Save some for somebody else. I cut your head off.
Thanks, Mom.
No, your mom did this. She had 4 heads and no. All right, enjoy, Matt. Love you, bye.
All right, Matt. Just so you know, this black crusty part, there is so much flavor. That's what you want. Those little burnt ends. Don't scrape them. Don't be afraid of them.
Embrace them, my
Embrace them. Look at how juicy that looks. Come on.
So good. Yum.